I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right, y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all know what we're gonna get into. We actually got a couple other things we're gonna get into. I didn't put it on the title, but we're some stuff I seen on TikTok. Yeah, child, we're gonna talk about it. Okay, girl. So I hope everybody is feeling good and doing great. Happy belated 4th of July to you. I hope you guys ate well, drank well, partied well, rested well, whatever your intentions were for 4th of July. I hope you guys definitely got into it. You know, some of y'all are still continuing the party because it's Saturday. And, you know, it's nothing like a holiday when it falls on the weekend, honey, because you can really get it in, girl. Okay, girl. So I hope you guys really, really enjoyed your 4th of July. And whatever you're doing, now that you got time to spend a little time with me over here in the break room, hopefully you guys enjoy this live stream. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, like button, clock into the break room. Okay, girl. And child, we gonna get right on into it, honey. We're not gonna even waste no time. Okay. All right. So y'all know we have been talking about Abria from Abria. Excuse me, it's Abria. I'm sorry, the lady from Little Women, Atlanta. All right. And the last time we talked about Abria, Abria stated that she was staying in a hotel. Her mom, her daughter, grandbaby, her kids, all were living in a hotel because I guess the house that she was living in, I think it was her oldest daughter's house, I believe, was infested with roaches or something to that effect. And so they abruptly moved out. The landlord wouldn't do anything. So they were staying in a hotel. But Abria got her a place. Now, like I told y'all, when I became familiar with Abria was from Little Women. And she had just came from Florida to Atlanta. You know, Abria, she does music, I guess acting and things of that nature. Well, now she's a content creator, okay? You know, because I don't see her on reality TV anymore. So she has turned her reality TV into content. So now she's blogging her life, okay? What a lot of people out here doing. And Abria had put something on TikTok that I guess somebody was asking her questions, okay? And they wanted to ask her, how do you make your money? Like, how do you get money and you don't work? So let me get into that real quick. All right, let me get her on the screen. Y'all come on in, y'all file on in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, clock on in to the break room. Welcome everybody, welcome to the break room. Thank you so much for stopping with you and meet me over here. Give me one moment.
They say, how do you make money and don't work? I do work. I work online. I work on social media. I put my life on social media so that people like whoever this is talking about I got Section 8 can judge me. I wish I had it too. Can judge me and show their mama, cousin, baby, daddy, sister, brother. And next thing you know, I done got $5,000 just off of them sharing and talking negative about something they know nothing about. You know what I mean? So I make money off of people's judgment and negativity and people not minding their motherfucking business. That's what I make money. So if anybody want to know how do Abira make money, Abira makes money by posting videos. Abira, like a 6-pack. Abira makes money by posting videos, and then everyone comes and judge because they think they know my life, but they only know what I tell them. And then they want to share it with their cousin, sister, baby daddy, baby cousin. They say, how do you make money and don't work? I do work.
So
I work online. I work on social media. I put my life on social media so that people like whoever this is talking about I got Section 8 can judge me. Wish I had it too. Can judge me and show their mama, cousin, baby daddy, sister, brother. And next thing you know.
Okay. So Abira says she do make money. She makes money by putting up content. Abira, if you did not watch Little Women of Atlanta, then you probably wouldn't know who she was. If you watched Little Women of Atlanta, you would know who she is. She was one of the women on Little Women of Atlanta Abira came on towards the end of the season of Little Women Atlanta. I think she got like a couple of seasons in, maybe 2 or 3. She wasn't one of the main characters when they first started. She was like a friend of the show, and then she became a permanent. Well, I'm going to even say permanent. I'm not even going to say permanent. She became a friend of the show, and then she wasn't on there too much longer until the show had fizzled out. But Abira is a little woman, and she has children. And she has some little children, little people children as well. And then she has, I think her oldest daughter is not a little person. And I believe one of her sons is not a little person either. And she just recently had a baby that's like yet less than a year old. So somebody asked Abira, how does she make money since she doesn't work? And Abira says, I do work. I put my life on social media. Y'all talk about me and speak negatively and judge me, and you don't even know what you're talking about. But because you do talk about it and you share it, I get a coin for it. And my thing is, since I mean, obviously we only know what you show us, but most people can just put 2 and 2 together. You got to understand, when you've been putting a stream of videos out and you've been having conversations about your life, don't think people don't remember what you say. And a lot of times I don't have to know exactly what's going on, but if I watch enough of it, child, you got to do is put 2 and 2 together. Boom, bam, there you go. There go the story without you even telling it. And then a lot of are familiar with this because they've been through the same situation, so they can peep game. She has an OnlyFans and she a grandma. Yeah, her oldest daughter has a child. She has an OnlyFans too. Wow. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. But it's her getting snappy with the people talking about y'all nosy, y'all judging. When sis, you don't have to put your life on the internet. Somebody else in the comments just said she noticed a lot of these reality TV stars are going broke because they're not on reality TV anymore. Well, from my understanding, a lot of these reality TV stars, not all of them, but a lot of them didn't make a whole lot of money. Like Little Women wasn't like, I'm not going to say it wasn't popular. Like it wasn't like a Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. It wasn't just, but they made money. But obviously, if you're not managing your money like you're supposed to, then you know what I'm saying? You can, follow up. And I know Abria does like hostings and stuff like that. I don't know how much of a name she has for herself in Atlanta, but I do believe that she's making far more of her money here on social media than she is, I would just assume, hosting. So let me get into another video real quick.
Judge me. I wish I had it too. Can judge me.
All right, give me a moment, y'all. Let me get into this other video. Like I said, she just recently got a house, and when she was staying in a hotel, she was basically telling. She didn't get into like a lot of detail, but she was saying that they were having trouble finding a place, and she was filling out applications everywhere, but they do now have a home. They do now have a home, and obviously she's very happy to have one. I mean, I would be too if I was, crammed all in a hotel. And I think she said that when they were staying in the hotel, they had like 2 different rooms or something like that. But the house that she was able to get looks like a pretty nice house. It definitely looks huge. Obviously, y'all, I don't know how much the rent is, but she's an adult living in the home. Her daughter's an adult living in the home. So I definitely feel like they should be able to afford the rent. So I'm going to play this. She's going to show some of the house, but I'm not going to play the audio because she has music. And I don't want to get demonetized by the music. But yeah, so this is the house that she just moved into. And like I said, it looks fairly big. It looks like a nice house. And, Abria thinks she's some type of sex symbol. I don't know how she thinks that, but okay, girl. But she's showing a lot of the house. Like I said, it looks really big. I think in this clip, she showed the outside of it. It looked nice. But she don't have any furniture because she said they left everything or threw everything away because the house was infested with roaches. So she couldn't take everything. But, apparently this house came with a washer and dryer. And this is the outside of the house. Like I said, it looks fairly large. It looks to be anywhere from a 4 to 5 bedroom home. Looks really big. But this is the house that she has. But that's the thing, I don't know how much money Abria made on Little Women. I'm not going to say sis got rich. But my thing with these people is why don't they ever, especially the reality TV stars that are mothers, how come y'all don't ever strive for home ownership? Like when y'all start getting $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 in 1 month of earnings, especially being a mother of still children at home, and Abria is also a grandmother too. How come they don't never look into trying to do home ownership instead of renting? Like I don't understand that. Like if I was in her position and I was able to make the type of money she claims she's making, or even more, maybe she's making $10,000 a month. How come y'all don't look into home ownership? Or maybe if you got some credit issues. I mean, my gosh, she's on TikTok. There's a million videos on TikTok that tell you how to, get your credit straight. If you don't want to go with TikTokers telling you how to get your credit straight, there are plenty of credit counseling agencies out there. Why not get your credit cleaned up? Sacrifice for a little bit, get your credit cleaned up, and then look into home ownership. So therefore, you don't have to worry about moving every year or every 6 months. Or, one thing I can say about these people, they don't stay stagnant for too long. They're always flip-flopping, and especially it be the ones that are mothers. Okay. Hey, Chantel, welcome to the break room. Apple Pie said they don't make enough money to last the rest of their lives. Same with people who have regular jobs. They don't make enough money to last the rest of their lives. Same with people who have regular jobs. Well, sis, that's the whole purpose of. We're not going to say that you are going to make any money to last the rest of your life. That's why you work. And most people have pensions or 401ks or 403bs. And if you plan accordingly for your retirement, you could possibly live off your money. Now, that's a personal decision on how you manage your finances. But even working a job, we're not saying that the money you make off your job is going to, make sure that you can live comfortably for the rest of your life. But the things that you can invest in while working that job is what I just said, a 401k, 403b, or whatever IRAs. If you invest in those, then you could possibly be put in a position where you can live comfortably, right? So now, like I said, I guess sometimes when you're just making this fast, quick money, you don't really think about it because the money is coming so fast, and as fast as it's coming, as fast as you're spending it. But me personally, if I was a single person living like that, then maybe I wouldn't really think about home ownership or anything like that because it's just me. But a person like Abria and many others out there who are mothers, Abria just had a baby not even a year ago. So I just don't understand why we don't start thinking about home ownership. So you don't have to, you don't be in a position where you have to move every year, or every 6 months or whatever like that. That's just my thought. Let me see who else is on here. I'm just confused to how these cable TV stars with the, for the South didn't have enough common sense to buy some cheap land and put a modular home on it. I'm just saying, sis, it's your personal mindset. A lot of people are not thinking like that. Is she renting a house? If that made bank buy a house, I think she's renting. I think she's renting because she said she put in a lot of applications. So I'm just going to assume she's renting. You know, when you're buying, you don't call that an application. So I'm just going to assume she's renting. I'll be 62 in October, and I'm out of here. My house is paid for, and Trump is still president. Period. Right? That's true. Apple pie. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Now, there's another woman I came across on TikTok. Her name, her TikTok name is TK Fam. And she lives in Philadelphia. And y'all, I don't know how I came across this lady. I believe she popped up on my For You page. And child, I just had to stop and look when I saw what I saw because I couldn't believe it. So I just want y'all, now here's the thing. I just want y'all to take a look. Look, I'm not going to say anything. I just want y'all to take a look, and then we'll talk about it afterwards, okay? So give me just a moment. Boy, I'm telling you. And matter of fact, let me pull my, no, you guys can see it. You can see it. She's a mother of 4. All right. So I'm pretty sure you guys are observing what I am observing. Now, I don't know if you guys can take a look at what's going on here. Here's the thing, y'all. Everybody can't live in the lap of luxury, okay? Everybody cannot live in the lap of luxury, but this young lady claims to be a stay-at-home mom. I believe she's in her mid-20s, and she claims to be a stay-at-home mom, right? And I'm assuming she got a boyfriend, the daddy of the child or children. I don't know what's going on, but I'd be damned if I would call myself a stay-at-home mom and I'm living with these type of conditions. At this point, either all the kids, you know, I don't know if she has school age. I'm gonna just assume she has some school age. If she don't, I would just think the city of Philadelphia should have some type of child care assistance, and we would go get us a job. Me. She only got one pan, baby. Everything's getting cooked out of the one And it's not that the fact that she has one pan, she has one very small pan. Now, being a mother of 4, I would just assume at some point we would incorporate other utensils to be able to, cook all these meals. You said this is her mama's house? That's her mother's house. Oh, this ain't her house? Oh, this her mama house? She stayed with her mama? Heavy on the beauty. This not this young lady's house? I mean, you can be poor, but have some sense of pride about yourself in your home. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Poor or not, if my house was looking like this, the internet wouldn't know nothing about it. I'm just gonna keep it 100. The internet wouldn't know anything about it. Like at some point have some shine. Like, oh my God, this is too much. What are you broadcasting? Look at that refrigerator. It looks as if it's never been cleaned since the day it was put into that house or apartment, whatever this is. She's a beggar too? Child, aren't they all at this point? Not so this her mama. So she lived with her mother, heavy on the beauty. Ooh, okay. Let's see if we can find out what else is going on over here. Baby, these people are very colorful. You hear me? Look at her.
Today's videos will be brought to you by the kids' room. That is where we currently are, and we are starting off strong. Internet warriors, get your typing fingers ready. We're going under the bed. We're not going under. We're cleaning under the bed. So get ready. Haven't looked under like a week and a half.
Oh, it's the mom's house.
Not the mattresses is a mess already. I'm gonna get to the wall today also. So, but right now we're going under here. So get ready.
The wall?
I'm hoping or not.
Yeah.
The world?
Jasmine a boy when he should come inside of my playpen, cause he looks like a superstar in the making, so I think that I'm going in for the taking. Here through the grapevine that he caking. We can shoot a movie, he can do the taping. Boom, boom, how this thing be shaking. I ain't even try to find out who he dating. Cause I know he got life at home, but he just a night alone.
He got a fan? Oh, Lord. My thing is, why do people want to go online and clean their house? I never understood that. But child, at least she getting it clean. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Okay, well, there you go right there. Moving update.
We have approximately less than 30 days until we move. Girl, I'm sorry. You want to go out? Go ahead. My cat want to go outside. But yeah, we have approximately less than 30 days. We're like somewhere in the 20-something days now.
Oh, they're moving soon?
I'm so excited. I was just on live talking to you guys about everything and stuff like that. But I'm so excited because this is going to be my first time on my own with my kids, on my own with my man, on my own with my family that I done created. Everything. I'm not going to be at my mom's house anymore. Yeah. This is my mom's house. All of this. It's her house. She owns it. You guys ask. You're always asking. But yeah, we got a couple more days. We started packing a little bit, but not really. But we did, but we didn't, but we did, but we didn't. So yeah. I'm about to start making plates now, though. If you guys want to talk to me on live tomorrow because you already missed the one tonight, feel free. But anyway, yeah, I'm so excited. Sometimes I just want to cry. OMG.
Okay.
We have approximately.
All right, y'all. We gonna keep up with sis. So she did say that's her mother's house. She just said it. She said they're moving. I don't know if she taking mama with her, but she said her mother actually owns this house. And she said she getting ready to take her man. It's the fact that the man moved, the man and the children moved up in there. Is she pregnant? I don't know. Heavy on the beauty. Is she pregnant? I just seen this lady yesterday. And I saw that video and I was like, what? Baby, I wouldn't do it. That's why I said you just really got to thank God, for the simple things, the small things. Because, when you think you're not doing so great, trust and believe you, honey. There's somebody out there doing far worse than you, okay? Yes, you got a man, honey. I guess he the daddy of the children. I don't know. But, these ladies, they see other women on here, their lives, and maybe her life ain't picture perfect to show. I mean, a lot of us are, I'm not saying everybody's life is picture perfect, but a lot of y'all, your life is just as perfect as you need it to be, right? But in this type of condition, I would have waited till I got to a better situation before I would have started showcasing my house. Or this ain't even her house, this is her mama's house.
Y'all, I just came home. Wow. All I can say is wow. I come home, go to the kitchen. Come clean this shit up with me. What is... Oh my God, I don't even know. I literally don't know where to start. Like, do I sweep this up or... I'm done. I personally just don't feel like doing it anymore. I'm gonna go lay down now. Y'all, I just came.
Okay, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Is she a Skye, baby? She the light-skinned version of Skye, honey. A mess. You hear me? A whole entire mess. Oh Lord, I just want to know, where did they find the men that would want to live up in them type of conditions? I don't care if this isn't her house, but this is where her and the children, and obviously he is living too. Where did they find the men? Tree said, "Girl, bump that. Look at that damn mop, baby. Where did they find the men that don't mind living up in there?" Like, either he didn't have nowhere else to go, or where he had to go was worse than where they was at. That's the only thing, because if her man had somewhere for them to go that was just a tad bit better than at her mama house, you don't think he would have said they all should have went there? Either he had nowhere else to go, or wherever else he had to go was worse than where they was at. So he said, well, we might as well just stay right here. Now boil some water, clean the mop, and mop the floors again, and clean the mop, and get the walls, windows, ceiling, fans, everything. The toxin said, oh, hold on. The toxin said, wait a minute, hold on. You missed something, ma'am. The toxin said, I can't take it. I can't take it. Oh, my goodness. I hope she watched her. Girl, I don't know. at this point, like, why put that on the internet for the world to see? No, really, sis. That's my thing. They don't care what you say, just as long as you say something, they get the views and move on. There's no way. And my thing is, y'all got kids that will grow up. What about going to a job one day? Because let's be honest, y'all, you don't know how long this content creation thing gonna last. So if you decide to go to a job one day, I'm not saying that people gonna judge you about your house, but since people could judge you about your house and you don't even know it, okay? She said, nah, y'all, you should have seen the pillows on the bed, baby. Them things need to be tossed to the nearest dumpster. Abby on the beauty said, Woo, that was a lot going on. Well, y'all, we gonna stay in touch with little Miss Lady over here, because we gonna see if it's really the mama got the house looking like that, or is she a willing participant in the clutter? Because I'm just trying to figure out, well, how was you living up in there like that? And when you decided to go clean it, why did it have to be a video? Men, boys who have nothing and live off women, look at Cuz Bum over there with Skye. Right, Tasha Nicole, just a mess. Tree said the Ussy probably nasty over there too, honey. Yeah, because I'm invested. Pearl said, I want to know what's going on. Yes, honey, because we're Pearl said, I'm invested. Woo! Okay, she said she already got her man. She ain't got to impress nobody else. Selfish hoe. Baby, that's a lot. Why can't these women with kids stay with the man's parents for a change? VM said, why they can't never go over to his mammy house? Because his mammy probably said, I seen how y'all was living on TikTok. The man's mama probably said, y'all ain't bring your asses over here. Grandkids or not, she ain't coming over here. Girl, a mess. You hear me? Just a mess. So we gonna keep up. We gonna keep up with little Miss Lady over there and see if this new place gonna start looking like Mama's place. Okay, girl. Woo. Okay, that was a lot going on right there. Now, so now we're gonna get into Lord of mercy. Now we're gonna get into some other things, y'all. What we gonna get into now? Give me a moment. All right, y'all. We haven't been over to Skye's Life or Skye's World or Skye whatever. We haven't been over there in a while. But Skye put up a video today, y'all. Well, I saw it today. And sis said she going to get her damn job. I said, well, I mean, yeah, sis. Yeah, because I don't know if you... Skye, sis, I don't know if you, I know you like looking in the comments of reaction channels, but sis, I don't know if you seen the big beautiful bill passed. And one of the criteria for Medicaid, they said, you gotta be working. Okay. They said you gotta work at least 80 hours a month to keep your Medicaid. Now I don't know what the criteria is for the food stamps, but I'm just gonna assume it's something similar. Okay. They said you got to be working 80 hours or you got to be going to school. You got to be just doing something, okay? And I think they said with the Medicaid, I think they said it's going to be some type of cost sharing through the states or something. I don't know, y'all. With the food stamps, I don't get food stamps, so I ain't really look into that. Whatever the situation is with the food stamps ain't affecting me, so I didn't look into that. So if you get food stamps, you might want to go do some research and see how it's going to affect you, okay? But she said she going to get her job. I said, yeah. What you do, girl? You know, things getting serious. Okay. Y'all sitting around acting like these laws are not going to affect you. And these, yes, they will. Okay. Now, I do know that was the rule for food stamps here. I think it's for Medicaid too, because I seen it on the channel. What's the name of that channel? It's the Clearview Tax Guy. I went to him for my tea, and the screenshot that he pulled up in the video, it said Medicaid on the screen. Now I'm just going to assume if it's for Medicaid, the rules probably are very similar for food stamps too. Okay, all right, y'all. So let's get into Skye. Child, she was over here looking like Carrot Top. She need to take this red mess out of her head because this color does not compliment her. I don't care what she say. I don't care what a man told her, her homegirl, her mammy. This red does not compliment her skin tone. Okay, let's get into
it. Girls are trying to help me get my hair together, y'all. Your girl is getting back into working a 9 to 5. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to work on my channel, but yeah, your girl got.
You working a 9 to 5? I thought you was working the whole time you was homeless, sis. Isn't that what you kept cussing the people out for? You got a job. I got a job. Remember, sis, you kept screaming and hollering and cussing the people out, talking about you work and your ninja work. Now you got to get back into. Well, when did you fall out of? See, that's what I'm saying. When you get that tax money, everybody living on that tax money high. Soon as that tax money gone, reality slowly kicks in. And you like, ooh, yeah, I ain't got no more money. Tax time ain't next year. I better go get me a job so I can try to give me at least a little bit of taxes next year. Yeah, she said she don't. Yeah, she said she get ready to go back to 9 to 5. Quiet as kept, sis. A mother of 6. You should have never damn left.
Back to working until I can get my mind right with all this drama to be on YouTube and all this harassment, bullying, all this stuff. I'm not gonna let my channel go. I will still be posting every single day this month. But yeah, I need to get some extra income because my YouTube is paying my bills and I need to spend like I want to. Like I ain't got no money to go shopping. My kids about to go back to school next month. And I need to make sure I got the money together to get. So yeah.
Girl, Miss Chantel wants to know who hired you with your hair looking like that, girl. I don't know. I don't know.
Time to get back to a 9 to 5. Now, when I start making the money that I want on YouTube, then I will let the 9 to 5 go. But until then, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm deciding. It is what it is.
Skye, why won't you just do both, sis? Why don't you work a 9 to 5 and still do your content? That way, you said YouTube pays your bills. Well, your bills, sis, I'm just going to keep it 100. You're not making a bunch of money on YouTube. Either you ain't got no bills or you got one bill. Okay, girl? So if you say YouTube is paying your bills, then your work check will be a check that you could put up to start saving. How come you never hear that word come out of none of these ladies' mouths? You never hear the word savings account. All you hear them is spend, spend, spend. You never hear these women with multiple children. I ain't talking about 1 or 2 kids. I'm talking about women with 4, 5, 6, 9 kids. You never hear them mention the word savings. It's always spend, spend, spend. I don't get it.
I'm giving myself at least 3 months to get my youth where I want it to be. So I'll be.
Skye, let me put you up on game, sis. You said Chrissy mentioned it, but she lied. Let me put you up on game, sis. 3 months. Sis, it's been what? 7 years. If your YouTube hasn't got to the point where you can live off it exclusively in 6 years, sis, 3 months ain't gonna make a difference. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you right now. If you get this job, it's in your best interest to keep it, to keep it, to hold on to it, I don't know who you listening to. Let me tell you something. You better stop listening to Peach. Because see, Peach just wants your money, sis. Peach don't give a damn about. She don't care if you was the first person that bought into her get rich quick scheme or if you was the 115th person. Peach, you are a coin to her. You are nothing More girl, if Peach don't give a damn about her mammy, her sisters, her sister, her brother, if she don't care nothing about her own blood family, what in the world do you think she think about some chick that follows her on the internet like a damn puppy? God, what is wrong with y'all? Are y'all okay? If y'all don't stop following what other people do and live your own damn lives, because what works for one does not mean it's gonna work for you. Talking about she gonna give herself 3 months. Girl, in 3 months, Christmas will be right around the corner.
Working this job for at least 3 months. Now, if the pay is good, let me not tell you no story. I'm gonna just keep both. I'm gonna just keep doing both because I got plans. I got a mission. I got things I'm trying to do. I got goals set. So, but y'all, I got myself together. My hair is super thick, and this is why I won't be natural. I gotta get a perm put in here. I gotta get a perm put in here, like for real, for real. This is why I won't go natural. My hair is too thick.
Waffle Toaster said, hell, New Year's next week. Waffle Toaster said, shit, New Year's next week. What she mean, 3 months?
Too thick. Now y'all see my hair done grew a lot because y'all see it's black. So my hair done grew a lot, but it's just I gotta get these edges right, y'all. Like I got edges on one side, I ain't got it on the other side. But I gotta get it together. I gotta get it together. I'm working on it. I don't be putting my stuff in every day, and I know I need to put that stuff on my edges every single day. I don't be doing. I'm not gonna tell no story. I be just getting up and going, and I don't like to go to bed with it on my hair. I don't like going to bed no grease and then that stuff on my head, so I don't do it at night. I remember it at night, but I don't do it at night. So I rather like get up in the morning when I brush my teeth, wash my face, and get it done then. But I be too busy. Like when I make
Girl, you is not too busy. See, if you when you was down there living in the forest, if you would have took them raggedy ass braids out your hair when the people was trying to tell you, you probably could have salvaged your hair. Now, I'm not saying go get a perm. There are many ways that you can do to get your hair a little bit more manageable so you can comb through it. You don't have to go get a perm. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I haven't had a perm in my hair since 2011. 2011 was the last time I put a perm in my hair. I have not put any perms in my hair in 14 years. And so I don't have these issues because I wash my hair, I condition my hair, I deep treat my hair, I take care of my hair. So I don't even, baby, I ain't thought about a perm in damn near 15 years. You hear me? I was one of the perm girlies, and I quickly realized I don't need to do that. Now, to each his own. If y'all still want, if y'all still doing the perms, that's your business. That's your head. That's your business. Okay. I ain't had a relaxer in 7 years. Yeah, baby, it's been 14 years since I put a relaxer in my hair, and baby, I don't miss it. Not every time I go to beauty supply, baby, I walk right past them damn perm. I don't go nowhere near them. I don't even think about it.
One of my mind is on go get it, like what I need to do first, like second, third, fourth, and doing that don't even be on my mind in the mornings. It be on my mind at night.
What she say? All right, y'all. Let's get past this. The whole hair situation. So she spent time, getting her look. She did all that to do this. She did to put a perm in her hair. Did not look at her. Now she, baby, I don't want to know about you washing your ass. These people are so weird on this internet. Woo!
Oh well, I ended up getting one somewhere else. So I'm back to being a working girl, and still want to put my content out on here every day. I will be posting at least one video. I want to give myself that, but I'm gonna push for 2. I'm gonna at least do 1. Okay, bear with me. I don't care what trolls come. I don't care what drama come. I'm gonna drop that content. And I know for sure, I'm gonna do it every day this month because I did join a group and we're all doing it every day. And I don't want to be the one to not do it. So yeah, I'm dropping the content. Nappy hair, hot mess, everything. Messy house is all getting dropped. It's coming. Stay tuned.
All right, guys, so we are at Goodwill trying to find some work pants for our jobs. We need black pants, so I know we can.
Wait, she's trying to find work pants for a job. Why are you in the Goodwill looking for? Girl, let's be honest. Why are we in the Goodwill looking for work pants? A pair of black pants? Try to go to City Trends, Rainbow, Ross, Burlington, whatever department store. Girl, you get them things for $10. Why is we digging all around in the Goodwill for a pair of work pants?
We have tights and stuff like that. Just trying to. The prices of pants, y'all, I'm tell you something. The prices of work pants is high. So I said, let me go ahead.
I don't even waste my time. I would went straight to the store where I know. It's the fact that you're going into the Goodwill and you don't even know if they're going to have what you need, the size, the style. Well, if you would have took your ass to Ross, TJ Maxx, Burlington, Target, Walmart, you know for sure that they sell black pants, whatever style that you want, you know for sure they're going to be brand new. You ain't got to wash them. You ain't got to do nothing. You might have to spend an extra couple of dollars, but to me, it'll be worth it. And they're brand new, so you ain't got to worry about them wearing out no time soon. So why not just go to the regular department store? I wouldn't even waste my time going in the Goodwill because you don't know if Goodwill shopping is when you're just looking and hoping you run across something, right? You're just going for a good find. When you know what you need, then you go to the stores that you know it's going to be there. I wouldn't even waste my time in the Goodwill looking for work pants when I know I could go to Ross, TJ Maxx, Burlington, or somewhere like that and guarantee that they in there. Even if she broke, sis, let's be honest. When the last time y'all been to the Goodwill? Clock this T. When the last time any of y'all been to the Goodwill? Baby, at this point, you might as well go to the department store because what they charging in the Goodwill, if you put $4 more with it, you got you a brand new pair of pants. They charging $5 and $6 and $7 for clothes that's been washed a million times. At that point, if you're gonna pay $7 for a pair of pants that have been washed a gazillion times, why not put $3 or $4 more with it and go to Walmart and get a brand new pair that's never been worn? Apparently, if she's looking for some black pants, I guarantee you it's at some type of restaurant. Let's be honest, Skye don't have a lot of skills. So she's probably got she's probably back down at the McDonald's, which at this point, a job is a job. I'm not knocking her for working at McDonald's. Please don't misunderstand me when I say that. But the type, if she's looking for just a regular pair of black pants, more than likely it's at some type of restaurant she got a job at.
Yeah. Hopefully I can find my size or I have to go to a whole nother Goodwill. Oh, goodness gracious. Seeing anything over there?
That's what I'm saying. You don't know what sizes. You don't know none of that. I wouldn't even waste my time in the good. I would have took my ass straight to Walmart. I would have took my ass straight to Walmart.
No pocket. Do you want them or do you want something?
Right, Teresa. I would have just went to Walmart or Target. I wouldn't have went to Target. I'm not a big Target shopper. I'd have went to Ross. Like that. I wouldn't even went to the Goodwill. Like, to me, that's a waste of time. You know what you need. You don't know if you're going to find it in the Goodwill. And see, Skye's the type, she'll be in the Goodwill picking up other stuff that she don't even need. So she need black pants and black socks. More than likely, Skye got some type of restaurant job. But let's be honest, y'all. Skye don't really have a lot of. See, that's what I'm saying. While she was spending her time on the internet trolling and cussing people out and striking channels, you probably should have took that time to took some courses. Maybe wouldn't got your phlebotomy license, or maybe wouldn't became a PCT so you could have worked in the hospital. Like there's a lot more that she could have did than sitting on the internet crying about somebody sent you an email. That's what I'm saying. They waste their time. It's content. I get it, sis, but it's content that don't make sense. Me personally, if the content don't make sense, I ain't watching it. It got to make sense for me to watch it. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, so now we're gonna get into my jazzy life real quick. And give me a moment. So Jasmine put up a video today. And when I saw the title, I was just like, I'm just going to click on it just for GP. I'm going to just click just for GP. So Jasmine put up a video, y'all. And it was titled, Moved to a one-bedroom solo and took on college mom life, doing what I have to do. I said, move to a one-bedroom solo? Well, what you mean solo? You didn't take Little Legendary with you? So when I saw the title and the thumbnail, I'm like, well, hell, I'm nosy. Let me go see, because I do follow this girl. Not religiously, but I do follow her. So let me go see what she had to talk about. You said Asia make too much money for stamp. Who y'all talking about? Asia? You talking about Philip's baby mama Asia?
I'm not really gonna do too much, just record what I do today. I might record a little at school. I've only got one class, and I'm trying to go to the store to get some Halloween stuff. I don't know yet, but that's really what I'm trying to do.
Y'all, this was Jasmine years ago. This is Jasmine probably about 10 years ago. How time has not changed. She was laying in the bed 10 years ago, and 10 years later, sis still doing videos laying in the bed with bed head. Nothing has changed. So essentially what I was trying to show y'all, Jasmine decided to bring back nostalgia, okay? And she put up this old video as if, Jasmine, who in the world is checking for you back in whenever this was? Who in the world was checking for you? Now, this probably was when she had Kaylin. Kaylin is getting ready to be about, what, 12? So this was at least 10 or 11 years ago. Jasmine, out of all the arsenal of videos you had, what in the world made you bring this one up?
Kaylin? Kaylin? Look at the camera. She just woke up too. Say hi. She's wearing her new PJs. See, I like my new pajamas. Oh, and I want to show you guys also. I wanted to show you guys also what I got her. Look at your face is dirty. Also, what I got her for her costume for Halloween. Ooh, sorry, I'm still tired, but I'm just gonna get up right now. You like that? You like it?
Is that Kaylin?
Well, let me get up. Okay, I look a mess. But please excuse her. It's because I had just took all of her newborn stuff out and I was still folding. And don't worry about the pads because Kaylin put those on the floor. But I've been like, I took all the stuff that that she used when she was a baby, and I broke them all down. But right now, I'm about to get dressed, and I'm gonna look for something for Kaylin to wear, and also I'm probably gonna make her probably some waffles. So hold on. As you can see, I look a mess. My hair is a mess because I washed it the other day, and it was still curly. But I'm about to do it real quick and put my shirt on and stuff. So yeah, that's how my day's gonna be today. Okay, I haven't done my hair yet, but I kind of wanted to show you guys our arrangement in the living room. It's dirty. Don't get me wrong, because
Child, this was about 10 years ago. And she was talking then how nasty and dirty her house was 10 years ago. And 10 years later, she still has the same conversation. Child, there is no way under God's green earth, Jasmine, that I would even put this video up. For what, sis? Like, you shouldn't even want to remember this. Because you should be so far past this life. You should be like, you know what? I don't even want to revisit that because that's, I have definitely surpassed that time in my life. It's her going back. Was you having nostalgia moments of Philip, sis? Like, Jasmine, cut it out. Philip is over there with a whole nother lady named Hannah. Now, if he's tiptoeing in the tulips with other folks, just as long as it's not you, sis, especially the way you be up in Hannah's space, you better not pull a whole Livia over there. We know you and Olivia like to share content ideals.
I haven't cleaned up. I just rearranged stuff. So let me show you guys how it looks. So he's kidding, but it's a little dirty, like I said. I haven't really cleaned up. We had a new TV stand. I said I put the things on there. I'm usually gonna keep putting the high chair back in the kitchen and the thing, but yeah, my backpack's on the floor and she was laying on that pillow last night.
It's the fact that after all these years, this girl still hasn't figured out how to blog. It's the whole point in everything. Jasmine, nobody cares. Just put the tripod up, prop the camera up, and just do your thing, girl. All these years and still ain't figured out how to blog.
And the couch just right there. As you can see, we took out most of her. Oh, and I bought this lamp. Gosh.
You said no decent man would tolerate this? Well, yeah, that's why she was with Philip, sis.
And it's all sippy cups now. Let me show you guys her costume. Because on Halloween, here it gets really cold. I know she was a little witch and she had a onesie. You see it? She's a mouse. I loved it. It was $27, but it was so worth it.
You spent $27 on it.
Okay, let me finish getting ready. Sorry about the mirror, it's kind of dirty. But
oh Lord, every scene she got to apologize about the dirtiness. How about you clean up and then pick up the damn camera? Every scene, guys, excuse the mess. Next scene, y'all, excuse the mess. Next scene. Sorry, the window's a little dirty, but anyway, just listen to what I gotta say.
Yeah, and I'm done. My hair's curly, so I don't know if you can see. I just put in a ponytail, and this is what I wear. I go basically dress for practice because we haven't got our practice stuff yet. So right now, I'm about to get Kaylin ready. She has her BJs on still. Come on, mama. And like I said, our room is still a mess. I don't know what. I haven't even put everything together yet. Like, this lamp is still right here. But I don't know what I'm going to put on Kaylin yet.
It's so funny how Jasmine trolls her own self. Like, at this point, Jasmine, to me, she's so simple. She don't even understand she's trolling herself.
I hate looking for stuff to put on her. Sometimes that's like the hardest thing to do. She hasn't worn this yet. It's just 18 months. I don't even know if she can fit it.
Oh, yes.
Just look and see. I mean, because like I don't want to put anything on there that's gonna be, it's gonna fall off ever, it'd be too hot or something.
That's it. Just had more kids. Wait, hold on. Ray said, and 12 years later, still no actual furniture or home decor at 34 years old. I said, Jesus help her. Ooh, I mean, y'all, we know furniture and home decor is not Jasmine's forte. To be quite honest with you, I don't know what is her forte. Designer clothing is not, designer bags isn't. I don't know, hoop dreams and exercise equipment and her trusty vlog camera is what she finds the most interest in. If Jasmine would put more in if she would put more interest in her own self-improvement of her life, like she does this content thing, sis would really be batting 1,000. She really would. It's like she pays more attention to content than the actual content of her life. There is no way I would have put up this video. I wouldn't even want to remember this. It's not even the fact that, oh, you guys, look at Kayla when she was an itty-witty baby. Like, okay, yes, sis, cute. But at the end of the day, you got bigger fish to fry. You was just on the bathroom floor the other day talking about you in the negative at the beginning of every month. Shouldn't you be trying to focus on getting out the negative and getting into the positive? Because let's be honest, if people are not watching the new videos, since they damn sure not going to watch the old ones. Bye, Jasmine. I can't take it. If y'all want to go back and share nostalgic memories with Jasmine, go right on ahead. TMR can't do it. That girl's so pitiful. It just don't make no sense. All of them, just pitiful. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Whew, Lord have mercy. Y'all, so somebody sent me something on Instagram. And I want y'all to take a look at it. It's about Just Jazzy. And I just thought about that. Let me share it with y'all real quick. And I'm going to get y'all opinion. Give me just one moment. I just thought about it, y'all. That's why I don't have it up. Tree said, girl, we good. Till Twice said, no, thank you, TMR. I appreciate it, but since we straight over here. Oh, my God. Woo, baby. I said, not the throwback videos that need to be thrown back in the archives. Jasmine, ma'am, the next time you think to do that, come consult with the break room first so we can tell you yay or nay. Okay. All right, let's get into this video real quick. Hold on, y'all. What did I do with it? Hold on, y'all. I can't remember what I did with it. Hold on. Damn it. What did I do with it? Oh, hold on. Here it is. Who sent it to me? I can't remember who sent it to me. Okay, hold on. Okay. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Okay. Give me just a moment. Hmm. Sorry, you guys. Give me just one moment. I'm sorry. Okay, just give me one moment. I found it. Give me just one moment. Y'all put some intermission music on. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Okay. All right, I got it. Now, I want y'all to listen to this. Now, unless you go to the casino, this might not make no sense to y'all, but if you go to the casino, this will make some sense.
What happened to me? I'm trying to smile to hide the pain. So yesterday, I'm in New York City. I'm in Queens. I'm like, okay, I got some time on my hands. I'm going to go to the casino. As soon as I walk in the casino, I'm like, I'm just going to sit at whatever slot machine. I'm going to put some money in there. I'm going to play. I accidentally hit the max bet button. So the machine starts dinging, going crazy, like I'm in some type of bonus round. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. When the game finishes, it starts dinging and calculating and just going off, and people are like surrounding me. And I'm like, okay, something's happening. Like something good is happening. So come to find out, I won like over $13,000. So I had to sit there and wait. The guy in like the red shirt comes over, manager comes over. They make me like show my ID. They make me look into a camera, like do all of this verification stuff. So I just won over $13,000. I'm hyped, like, baby. I only started with like $100. So I'm excited. I'm spending the money before I even put it in. Pulling up the kids. I'm like, baby, put your shoes on, baby. Put your shoes on. I stand on this long line. When I tell y'all this line was hella long, stood on this line for mad long. I'm hyped. I get up to the thing. I hand her my ID. I hand her my ticket. She's like, wait, we got to call the manager. I'm like, copy, you know, because it's $13,000. Call the manager. Manager comes. They chatting. Yapping. They giving each other this really weird look like this. I'm like, they hating because I just got 13K. I mean, okay. So the lady comes up to me. She prints out this really long ticket and she looks at me with this saddened look on her face. And she's like, well, public assistance. Oh, who? Them? Yep. I am very transparent with y'all. I was on government assistance most of my adult life. I genuinely just got off these last couple years now that I'm financially stable. But literally before I was born, my mother had me on food stamps, welfare, HRA, whatever you want to call it. She had me on it. The lady said HRA took $6,500 of it because they're allowed to take up to half of your income. And then I had to pay federal and state taxes. So I walked away with all of $1,400. Will tell you this, I will never set foot in a casino again. Casino won't see me. Y'all would not believe what happened to me. I'm trying to.
All right, y'all. So let me just say this. Now, y'all know I love to go to the casino. And I have definitely won my fair share of jackpots in the casino. I've never won 13,000. But I've won over the years far more than $13,000, right? But I never won like one jackpot of 13,000. It's just I'm still a work in progress. Okay, girl. So when I'm listened to her. Now, again, I think she was in New York when she was at the casino, right? And so I said, wait a minute. First and foremost, typical. So I'm going to tell y'all how I've never played in New York, but I played in other states where I've won jackpots. And the way she said the whole situation came about, one, didn't make sense to me. First and foremost, she stated that when she won the jackpot, they came over, they took her ID, they made her look in the camera. That's never happened to me. And I've won, the most I've ever won in the casino at one time was like $6,000, right? And I didn't have to look in the camera. Now, I definitely had to give them my driver's license. At that point, they'll ask you, they automatically take state taxes out, right? They automatically take state taxes out. And then they'll ask you if you want federal taken out or do you want to just do that at the end of the year. It really depends on how much money you win and how often you go to the casino. If you're a person that is a casino connoisseur, most people opt to take the taxes out at the end of the year because they use their win-loss statement and other things they got going on to kind of offset the federal taxes that'll be taken out of a large sum of money. So when she said that she took her ticket, now again, typically when you cash out, they don't hand you the cash out ticket. They don't even give you the cash out ticket. When they go into the computer, they put some numbers in, they do something in the computer, and I'm talking about the slot attendant. The slot attendant will do something in the computer, reset the game, and however much money you have on the board, you can either continue playing it or you can cash it out. Most people will continue playing it because they're waiting for them to come back to pay you. Just Jazzy said that she walked up to the cashier. And I'm like, why would you walk up to the cashier? Because the attendant comes to you where you're at. You don't walk up to a cashier. Because that type of money you can't put in. You cannot put that in the machine, the ticket, the cash machines where you can either count your money down, cash your ticket out, or use it as an ATM, right? So then she proceeds to say, now remember, she said when she initially won the jackpot, they came over, they asked for ID, they looked in the camera. So then she said she took the ticket and went up to the cashier, and the cashier said, we got to call the manager. Well, why would you have the manager come twice? Because typically what happens is when the slot attendant comes, once you hit a jackpot, they come over, they do whatever they do in the machine, they say congratulations, they ask for your ID, they ask you the questions about the taxes, they'll tell you, I'll be right back. They take your ID with them, and then they go do their thing, behind the scenes. And a lot of times what they're doing is they go in to make sure you don't owe any state money to the state or anything like that. So I've never won at Vegas, Corey. I've never played in Vegas. So, and then they'll come back. Typically, when the slot attendant comes back, they come back with security. It's either the slot attendant who initially came to you in security, or it's two slot attendants in security, or it's two slot attendants, right? So I was like, okay, that's strange. Now I do understand all casinos are different, but let me explain something to y'all. I've played in many states. I've played in Indiana, I've played in Missouri, I've played in Oklahoma, I've played in Louisiana, I've played in Mississippi. I've played in about 5 or 6 different states, and I've won jackpots in each one of those states. Each one. And I'm telling you, this is how it's been. Even my brother, about 2 years ago, won a very large sum of money at a casino in Mississippi. And his experience was just what I explained. I do understand every state is different, but typically when it comes to that gambling thing, especially when you're winning large sum of money, it's pretty much the same. I've watched people win $10,000, $12,000 and everything happens right there at the seat that you win that money at. That's just my opinion. So then Just Jazzy goes and says that once they came back out, they was like, oh, you owe money to the state of New York for some welfare. She said her mama been getting welfare for her since she was a child. Now, this is the part that I am not diverse on, because I don't know anything about the welfare system in the state of New York. I've never lived in New York. I've never gambled in the state of New York. I don't know anything about New York, right? And all I know about New York is just recently about these RICO cases. That I know the state of New York don't play. But to me, my thing is, so is she saying because she's received benefits from the state of New York that she has to pay back the benefits that she's used? Because she says she had to pay back $6,000. So as she's saying, I would just assume in the life of Just Jazzy getting assistance, she's gotten between food stamps and Medicaid and probably TANF, you know, the check that you get. I'm pretty sure she's received well more than $6,000. So in my mind, I was thinking, well, did she have some type of scam situation where fraud situation with the state of New York? And she's been paying back money because of maybe some fraud thing. Maybe she worked and didn't report earnings. Is that what happened? Because I didn't understand you getting welfare sometime in your life and the state of New York telling you, oh, you receive food stamps and Medicaid. Oh, you just want some money at the casino. Oh, okay, we'll run that money over. That didn't sound right to me. Now, again, I've never played in the state of New York. I've never won a jackpot in the state of New York. I do understand that all casinos work differently, but in that situation, is she saying that, to me, it sounds like she might have had some type of fraud case with the state of New York. She probably had been paying it off and she still owed. And at that time when she won that jackpot, she owed about $6,000. I don't think it has nothing to do with her getting welfare or receiving benefits back when she was a child, because she mentioned her mother had her own HRA or something since she was a child. I don't know. It just didn't. It didn't sound right to me. It just didn't make sense. Okay. But it sounds like that maybe there was some type of fraudulent thing going on. Maybe she was aware of it. Maybe she wasn't aware of it. I would just assume she had to be aware of it, because if there was some type of fraudulent thing going on, and if she was like, say for instance, it's something with her mother, she wouldn't have to take on the burdens of her mama's sins because she was a child. So she wouldn't get penalized for that. Me personally, I just think it's probably something she had going on back in the day. And now that she's making good money for herself, you know, obviously maybe she forgot about it, or I don't know. But that's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like she had some type of fraudulent thing going on. The state of New York had this money that she still owed, and that's why they took what they owed. But if you think about it, I think she ended up getting $1,400 out of the whole deal. She was still winning. She said she started off with $100. So if you started with $100, although you won a little bit over $13,000, but after the state of New York took their money, the federal government took their money, girl, you still walked out of there with far more than what you walked in with to play with, which she stated she had just put $100 in the machine. So if she left with $1,400, in my opinion, sis, she was still winning. But I do understand her sharing the story because, you know, it got her views. She got like 30,000 views on the video, so I get it. Yes, T-Mar, that means she was taken to court for fraud. The amount has to be ordered by a judge for her to pay it back. Yeah, you're right. It does have to be ordered by a judge. On her Instagram story, she says she went back again and won like 14,000, and they kept that too. I definitely thought that story was fishy. It's the fact people still believe in what she says all these years later. SJ, I'm sorry. Somebody sent me the video. One of my subscribers sent it to me because they heard me talk about starting my own casino channel, and they was like, TMR, listen to this. This sounds funny. And so when I listened to it, my subscriber didn't mention her thoughts, but immediately when I listened to her, the way she got the money didn't sound right, and then the whole transaction of it just sounded like maybe she had some type of fraud case in the state of New York, and that's the amount of money that she owed. And so that's why she had to pay that back. That's what it sounded like to me. I don't think it had nothing to do with her mama getting food stamps and welfare and Medicaid for her back when she was a child. Because if her mother frauded the system, that's under her mom's social security number. She wouldn't have to pay for her mama's sins. She only got to pay for her own. That's just my opinion. All right, y'all. Let's move on. More views than my Jazzy like I'll combine in 2025, girl. So y'all, let's move on. No, if she got money for her or her kids in recent year, they wanting their money back. That could be too. Same OG. That could be too. But I don't think that's if she gotten like maybe welfare. But if she received food stamps or Medicaid, I don't think they would want that back. But when it comes to that check, oh yeah, I think they would want that money back. I don't think unless you receive food stamps fraudulently, like you didn't report your income and it caught up with you, yes, they want that money back. But if you just a person that received food stamps and after so many years you get off the food stamp program and never return to it because you're working well and you're making good money and I don't think 10 years from now you go to the casino in the state that you live in and you hit for a $10,000 jackpot. I don't think they got an arsenal of participants and say, hey, back in 2005, you got about $2,000 in food stamps. Hey, give us our money back. I don't think they would do that, but that's just my opinion. I don't know that to be a fact. They make you pay back food stamps too. You live in New York. Oh, well, damn. Well, here's a word to a wise then. If you're a person that's received government assistance in the state of New York and you like to go to the casino, once again, you never know when you can hit a jackpot. It doesn't mean that you got to spend a lot of money to win a jackpot. I seen a woman win $4,000 betting 18 cents on a machine one time. Okay, $4,000 and she was betting 18 cents, the minimum bet. The grand dropped on her, and the grand was $4,000. Betting 18 pennies. Okay. I would advise if you live in the state of New York and you got a similar situation like Just Jazzy, take your ass over there to New Jersey and gamble in the state of New Jersey. Don't you gamble your ass in the state of New York. Don't hit the lottery in New York. Okay, well, I just say don't play. If you a gambler and you like to gamble, don't do it in the state of New York if you live in New York. You said, oh dang, they only make you pay back cash assistance in Ohio and the dad has to through child support. Yeah, that's my understanding. In the state of Indiana, they only make you pay back cash assistance. I've never heard them making you pay back food stamps unless you defrauded the system for the food stamps. Unless that happened. But if you're just a person that was getting food stamps because you were low income, they shouldn't penalize you because you're low income. Unless you receive that cash assistance. That cash assistance, they don't play about that cash assistance. And I know that for the state of Indiana. And Tasha Nicole said for the state of Ohio. And Indiana and Ohio are neighboring states. I'm not just saying because they're neighboring states, they have the same laws, but they're neighboring states. I don't know anything about the state of New York because I've never lived in New York, so I don't know anything about it. All right, y'all, let's move on. That's enough for her and her casino situation. I just thought that was interesting, and I just wanted to share that with y'all. All right, y'all, let's move on. We got one last story. I don't even know if it's a story. We go get on over here to old Wine Glass, okay? So Wine Glass took the cheering out for the 4th of July, okay? She got everybody all decorated up with the red, white, and the blues over there. Get a chance to see little Esme Lamonte. I don't know what type of outfit he had on, but I want to get into this real quick. Give me just a moment. Like that when y'all come in. And hit that bell because I feel like a lot of people don't hit that bell. We can get up out of here.
Was he by himself on the fourth?
Oh, I'm gonna start a vlog in a minute. Be like, you so cute, girl. I know. I don't need nobody to tell me I ain't cute.
Ooh.
Hey everybody that's coming in.
You guys are asking, is Wine Glass pregnant? She hasn't announced it. Let me say this, okay? Wine Glass, right, Tasha Nicole, her shape is not shapely. Let me say that. I think it has a lot to do with the beer. Now, y'all know she just had a baby a couple years ago, little Esme Lamonte, but Wine Glass is not a big woman. She's fairly small. She's not, I don't think Wine Glass is 200 pounds, right? I don't, she doesn't look to be 200. I don't know. But the stomach here, I think that comes from alcohol. I'm just going to be very honest with y'all.
Hit that like button.
Oh, no. Pleasant, Texas? Oh, no. What part of Texas? Oh, man, that's horrible. I didn't know that.
It's going to have to be this today. Because I don't know what else to do.
Okay, let's move on.
It's cute. It's something simple. Different. Cute.
Central Texas? Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that.
I think I'm going to use a little Shining Gem. I'm going to use a little of this.
Apple pie.
Probably. I wanted to use some
Wine Glass. Oh, my God.
But tomorrow is ours on the 5th. Okay, hey, period. She bad built. She didn't look pregnant. She didn't look pregnant. She just looked American. She didn't look pregnant. Cute dress. Thank you, boo.
So the people in the comments were saying that she looked pregnant. Wine Glass didn't like that because she'll say in this video a little bit later, around the 20-minute mark, that she's going to get her a waist trainer. I mean, okay, girl. I mean, yeah, you can definitely try that, but how about not wasting the beer in your mouth? That appears to be the issue. It's the beer belly, sis. Y'all know beer makes you bloated.
Gosh, and I got another style in mind that I want to do. I don't know what the hell going on with this side. But yeah, mommy, come here. I don't know where the fuck this fly came from. It fluffed back up, so I'm just gonna do this again. And just call it a day.
I'm sorry. What is going on with her daughter's hair?
At this point,
what kind of style is that?
I'm not gonna be dealing with edges all day.
I like the little red bow, but what type of style does she have? What's going on?
I usually never focus on edges, though. I mean, sometimes it be hurting.
Ooh, Wine Glass, girl, you ain't got no shape at all, honey. Good gracious.
What you say? She look like a 1970s fast food soda cup. Better? All right. Come here. I'm gonna have to put y'all on pause for a little bit. Not pause, but mute. So hey everybody, remember to hit that like button. I'm gonna put y'all on mute just for a second. You ain't put us on mute for a second. Wine glass is weird. All right, y'all. So I took y'all off of mute because I had to do something real quick. Did you put deodorant on? Get the spray. You can use this. See, that's the stuff I'm talking about. That's why you bald headed now.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you better start using you better start brushing it. Here. All right, y'all. So I got to do my eyebrows and stuff. And then I'm going to put my weight trainer on today, too. Because y'all already know I'm working on my stomach. I'm going to get it back. Just give me some time. But I'm still not ashamed of my body. You ashamed of my body?
No, I'm ashamed of my body.
You the fuck ashamed of my body?
I'm talking about me.
You ashamed of your body?
Yes.
How?
My head.
Boy, go get the spray.
What?
Now, spray.
It's true.
Spray.
Wait, where's that again? Is it the pink bottle one? Mom, is it the pink bottle one?
The spray I was spraying on your hair last night is a moisturizer. Oops. Y'all come get y'all nephews. I don't know what else to do with them. Honestly, like, I'm so done. I don't know what else to do with them. Remember, hit that like button, y'all, when y'all come in.
Is it orange?
Let me see what Carmen was saying. Where y'all going to enjoy and vlog it to? Hey, pretty girl. Yes, I am gonna vlog it. So you guys gonna get that. But I do have a vlog. I don't know if it's gonna be up today or tomorrow. I might not put one up yet. Never ended. Don't tell us before somebody pull up on y'all. Please vlog it for us. Yes, I will. Never mind. First and foremost, who in the hell in her chat talking about don't tell us for somebody pull up on her? Nobody care nothing about wine glass and Bay and where they going. Nobody pulling up on them. Whoever in the comments said that, hush. Girl, ain't nobody gonna pull up on me. I'll be minding my business. I'm putting champagne toast on, and then I'm gonna put some champagne toast. Hopefully, the bugs won't eat my ass up. Oh yeah, let me show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all my feet in a minute. Esme is not. Wait, hold on. Did she just spray that body spray? Girl, do you not have perfume? You only got body spray? Child, where is the bottles of perfume? You put the body spray on the body, and you put the perfume on your post. I'm not going to give her no tips. Nope. Already. I'll make sure he's the last person to get ready. Because
where is it?
It's in the closet. It should be in the closet. I put it in the closet in the basket. What is she doing? Wine glass, what are you doing? Why don't you ever... Wait a minute, who put that hole in that door like that? Who put the hole in the door, wine glass? What's it? Girl, no, you're not out there tearing up the rental property. Where that big ass hole come from? Look like somebody put their fist in that door. Did Bay or RJ do it? What's going on, sis? It's her putting on lotion and already got her clothes on. Why don't she ever do it the other way? I know, Pearl, but I just can't help it. I don't understand why she don't do it the other way. Why don't you lotion and spray and then put your damn clothes on? I don't like how she gets dressed. Stop doing it on camera. It irritates me.
Should be a hair moisturizer. Put some oil or something on your head so your head can be shiny. I forgot to put night orange grease on this. That is not it. That's a move.
Yeah, that's somebody's fist, honey.
Hey, beautiful. Hey. I'm gonna do my eyebrows now. I'm gonna put my waist trainer on. Hold on, y'all.
Wait, hold on. She about to put the waist trainer on up under the clothes or over the... Because why is you about to put the waist trainer on top of the dress? Why would you put that on and then put the dress on? She dresses like she thinks backwards. Am I wrong, y'all? Right, Pure Area. I don't understand. Yeah, Chris Coco, that definitely is somebody's fist.
I'm getting tired of y'all asking about I want my pancake.
Yeah, Miss TD.
Pancake.
I would think so.
I want my mango. I want my watermelon.
What is she doing? Wait, hold on. What's happening?
Oh, y'all. Oops.
Now she turned the camera off. Girl, why did you do that? Let me tell y'all what happened.
Did you
tell y'all what happened? Wineglass seen them comments and she started feeling self-conscious about that dress. See, Wineglass thought she was looking cute. Okay? Sis thought she was looking cute. Okay? And she seen them people in that comment said, wait, hold on, sis. Are you pregnant? When you do? And she was like, pregnant? I'm not pregnant. And everybody was like, well, sis, you looking like the number 8 in that dress. What somebody say the other day? Somebody said they look like a P, the letter P. Somebody in my chat said Keisha K. look like the letter P. So they was like, well, sis, what's going on? And so Wineglass started feeling self-conscious. And so then she decided, well, let me put my waist trainer on because my belly is sticking out further than my booty do. And so she said, let me go put, girl, a mess, hear me? Then she turned the camera off. Girl, you should have been put that damn thing on when you decided to put on that form-fitting dress and the form is not really fitting. That's when the waist trainer should have went on.
Did you put some oil spray on your head?
I can find it.
Yeah, Aisha.
This is
That's from Malaysia. That's oil moisturizer, but I don't want you putting that on there. I want you to put the Sheen. It's called Sheen.
What's wrong with little Esme Lamonte?
It's in a white and orange bottle.
You worried about RJ and his head. Worried about Esme Lamonte.
Esme, please.
It looked like a waist trainer to me, sis. It didn't look like shapewear. It looked like a waist trainer. We'll go back.
With the Sheen is called. Go get his clothes. I'm getting tired of you. I want my pancake. I want my mango. I want my watermelon. Hold on, y'all.
Is it shapewear? Look like a waist. I don't know, y'all. Either way.
Go get his
Let's see if it did any good.
Get out.
What?
Get out. It'd be rough getting my kids ready, y'all.
I don't like it.
Oil spray.
Where is Bay at?
And I
Is
gotta
he
take
not
my
there?
medicine. Here.
On the wall.
Yo, Granny gave me like a whole bunch of oil sprays and ops. Look, I can't even fucking find. Here it is right here. Oil Sheen. All right, y'all. So I'm using this on the boy's head. Come here, Nayori. Give me that brush. Give me that brush. Come on. Give me the brush. Get in here.
It's at the bottom of the sink.
The brush.
The brush is at the bottom of the sink.
The hair brush. This is spray. This is not going to burn.
Bay not going?
It's not going to burn on your face. I'm spraying it on your hair.
Ooh, there's too much chaos in that house.
No, I'm not going to spray it. Come back. I did.
Yeah, because where is he at? He should be helping get the boys together while she got her in Malaysia together.
All right, now you're come on.
RJ don't need much help. All he had was little Esme Lamante and Nayori.
Look at it. Yeah, you got to like and decide.
Like and subscribe, like my baby said.
Oh Lord.
Y'all don't like and decide.
No good. I thought when you do the waist trainers or the shapewear, it's supposed to help. How do you put it on and it still don't do nothing for you?
How you doing? Do mine next. Right. You want your hair brushed? Now you already got some medicine that we put on his face. So he got really bad.
These kids, bye, girl. Okay, anyway, y'all. Her last life, she got the invite because the brother want her to make collard greens for the barbecue. He said he's not getting eaten up by the mosquitoes. Okay, he don't never want to do anything but sit up in that house and play that damn game. Don't never want to take that girl, pretty dope. Don't never want to take that girl anywhere. Don't never want to take them kids anywhere. All he want to do is sit his fat ass in that house. Oh, he would make me so damn mad. Oh, I would have been quit him. Oh, I'd have been quit him. All he want to do is sit up in that damn house. Oh, he get on my nerves. Knowing wine glass don't get to go nowhere. Them kids don't go nowhere, especially with school being out. Now, one thing I will say about wine glass, she will buy her kids clothes, do their hair. She will do stuff like that. Buy them some shoes, and she ain't spending a whole bunch of money, but she'll spend some money. You know, but babe, he don't do nothing. And even if he's not going, that's all the more reason why you should have helped get them two youngest ones together. Yeah, it's just he don't want to go because he don't want to get ate up by the mosquitoes. Not they wanted her to make the darn dishwashing collard greens. Oh Lord, I'm just child. These people wear me out. Well, I'm glad Wine Glass got to get outside for the 4th. You know, I don't understand why if they're going somewhere why he can't go. You said her brother was asking, so did he not want to go with it because it's her family? Because if it was his family, I remember last year it was one of them holidays. I don't remember. He was all in the damn camera. Okay, that's when he was trying to. Do y'all remember? Y'all probably don't remember this. Some of y'all probably do. Do y'all remember when he was trying to patch the air mattress up? It was one of those holidays, and this was when they was homeless, and he was trying to patch the air mattress up. So that was probably about 2 years ago. And that they was at either his mother's house or his sister's house. I think they was at his sister's house of the brother who passed away. I think it was the brother who passed away's child's mother. I don't know if that was his wife, baby mama, whatever. that was about 2 years ago. He got, because it was his people, he go, but it's her people, then he can't go. See, he the type of ninja. Oh, I'd have been quit him long time ago. Been quit him, nigga. You can't take me. You already can't buy me nothing. Now you can't even escort me to family events. What the hell do I need you for? You ain't helping me in this house. I'm running around here like Henny Penny. I'm working 16, 17, 18 jobs, taking care of the kids, cooking, cleaning, going to the store by myself. Everything she does is by herself, unless she going to the liquor store. Now he'll jump in the car to go to the liquor store. He'll jump in the car for that. But anything after the liquor store, he's not doing it because he got anxiety. She said her household didn't have any plans for the 4th until the brother invited her. Well, her mother actually invited her, said to make the greens, not the Dawn dish. Do they know she cleaned her greens with Dawn dishwashing? Bay at his other baby mama's house. Ooh, Clark Etty. All right, y'all, that's my time, honey. This was a mess. It was a lot going on here, but I'm going to say this. If I can't say nothing else, Jasmine, don't you put up another nostalgia video. We don't want to see them. I'd rather watch you make lunches for the children than to watch them old school back in the day, 50 years ago videos. I don't want to watch that, okay? All right, y'all, that's my time, okay? Y'all, it was a lot going on in here, okay? Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. Tim, I'm going to see y'all in the next one, honey. Y'all, these people give me a damn headache. I need to go get a drink, and I don't even drink, but I need one now. Nah, I ain't gonna get no drink. I'm gonna have a belly like wine glass and child. I don't need that. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. So, what you love?